Happy Friday. It's Friday and we have so many fun things planned for you. And as usual, to the last second, we were getting organized. So no makeup, you get the real me today. But I'm excited to show you so many things. Sheena, I haven't seen you in so long. I saw that you got your cast off and your other thing added, and I'm very happy for you. And thank you so much. Thank you everybody for joining. So today, let me tell you what we're talking about. Oh, Catherine and Kim, you're there too. So I went to the Thread show, as you remember, and I am continually on. Oh, I'm so happy to see you too, Sheena. I'm always looking for the perfect replacement for the Meta-Made bamboo. So as you know, I started with the Bryn Walker bamboo cotton, which I love. I think if anything, it's maybe a little too thick. Like, I love it. It's high quality. You know, it's going to last forever, but I feel like for what I was looking for as an underpinning, I feel like maybe it's a little too thick. It's gorgeous. I have nothing negative to say about it, but I feel like I wanted to have some options that were a little less thick. So I found, thanks to you, because you told me about Blue Sky, I found Blue Sky at the Mode Show, which is another trade show, and loved their pants. So the Galeen pants I think are amazing. They're the ones with the straight leg. And I liked the ritzy tank that they have to go with it, because I thought that I loved the length of the ritzy tank. I should probably stand up. I love the length of the ritzy tank, and the tank kind of goes like this and then lands at just the perfect spot. So from Blue Sky Bamboo, which is a Canadian company, we have the Galeen pants. Those are the ones that have like a bit of a yoga waistband, a little bit of a gather, and then they go down like pretty much like a straight leg. They're not a flare leg, maybe just ever so slightly flared. So they're not a lot of fabric. They're a comfortable pant with the ritzy tank. And then the other product that I got from them was the Mina slip dress, which I cannot say enough great things about. It's the perfect weight of bamboo. You would think that I would have brought one to show you, but I didn't. It's on the front page of our website. So I feel like if you're looking for something to wear underneath a summer dress and you wanted something really light, really easy, that seems to be the piece. And I think last time when I did show it to you online, I was saying if you wanted to wear it under something that has an asymmetrical hemline, or actually I do have one I can show you, has an asymmetrical hemline, then it's really easy to just pin it up. But in store, let me show you. So as you probably know, we have some new people in store. Ryan is our newest arrival, and he's freaking adorable. I hope you guys get to meet him. He's just in grade 12, so he's just a sweet young thing. But he loves to style this Mina dress with just a loose top over top, and then just let the skirt part of it just present itself that way. So you're really just wearing like a dress with a top over it. And I thought that was really cute. And then Shefali, she changed it. It was different yesterday. Shefali styled this, and I thought that was really cute too. So that's the Mina slip dress. You can see here. There it is. There's the top of it. There's the Mina slip dress, and then she just layered things over it as well, which I think I would wear. Like, I don't know that I'm somebody who would wear the slip dress just by itself, but I would be really comfortable layering it under something where you can see part of it, or definitely where the whole thing is covered. Now, while I'm walking, this is what the Galeen pant looks like. So the Galeen pant, you can see how it's a little bit wider. It's not like a total straight leg, but it doesn't get any wider than what it is. So it's wide, but wide consistently all the way through, and really comfortable. And the other nice thing about Blue Sky is it comes in all kinds of sizes, which was something that, for those of you who know that we're carrying the Orange Village only comes in basically two sizes. It comes in the small, medium, or the large, extra large. And it's really generously cut. But if you don't fit either of those two sizes, you're kind of out of luck, which is why I wanted to find something in addition to them. So getting back to what I was saying, in the blue sky, we have the Galeen pants, we have the Mina slip dress, and we have the Ritzy tank, which is, you can see, very, very A-line, but lands just below the waist, probably across the hip and a little bit lower. Yeah, see, so Margot is there too, and she said, yes, at 6'3", I would wear it under a third layer like a cardigan. That's what I think too, and I hadn't thought of that initially when I got the slip dress. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are out of town, we finally got our second set of change rooms. So this was the first set that we've always had, and then this is our second set. And we now have a TV here that plays our YouTube videos. So if you haven't been to our YouTube channel, check it out because it tells you how to style all the different styles. We're still finding new ways all the time. But at the time of making this video, these were some of the styling ideas that we had. So if you're ever trying to figure out, you just want to kind of browse through YouTube, have a look at this playlist. It's the styling videos playlist. Okay, getting back to where we were, let me flip this. So I digressed, but I'm going to come back to where I was. So let me get this right there. So I'm still looking for the perfect bamboo. And while I was at the Threads show, I met so many retailers from across Ontario, and I talked to all of them about perfect underpinnings because these ladies some of them have had boutiques for 30 years. And so they've watched products come and products go. And one of them told me about this brand that I have since gotten into the store. So I'm going to show it to you today. It's a Canadian made brand. I think I'm going to sit and talk to you because I can do that. Hold on. Can I do this? There we go. Okay. So, oh, hi, Jackie. Nice to see you. Okay, so I found out about this brand, and this brand is called, Terra, it's Terre Era. And the first part of it is the French word for earth, so terre, and then era is like era, so it's the era of earth. But before they changed their name to Terre Era, it used to be called LNBF. That was their brand name. And what it stood for was leave nothing but footprints. And they were way ahead of everybody else in the sustainability, the concept of sustainability. And they tried really hard to make sure that when they created their products, they were leaving nothing but footprints. So they have been in business a really long time. The bamboo is made in China, but they've been working with families and organizations that they've had a really long-term relationship with. So I trust that if they've done their due diligence, because it's part of their branding, that they really are working as much as possible to try to create their product in a sustainable way as possible. And they have sizing that runs the full spectrum. So I brought some into the store, and a product that I had really been looking for, that I thought, what's something that I wear every single day that's like an important part of my underpinnings that I know I'm going to go to. And it's always been leggings. In the summer, it's legging capris, and in the winter, it's leggings. And I really wanted to get some in the store, but I know what we're competing with. You can go anywhere and get anything in a legging. So what I was looking for was something really specific. So what I wanted was something that wasn't going to pill, that would be opaque, even if you were stretching them out quite a bit. Something that you don't have to pull up all the time, because I don't know how many times you've probably seen me on videos, I'm yanking up my my leggings. But at the same time, I don't want them so tight that I can't eat or breathe. So there's a very fine balance in there between too loose and too tight. I wanted a sustainable brand, and I think I've got it. So we now have leggings, and these leggings are from the company Terrera, and I'm wearing a pair right now. And what I got for the store were leggings and capris, because I know with summer here, both of these are summer weight, and they are literally cooling. When you put them on, they feel cool. So I thought, for a legging for summer, this is what you'd be looking for. And then we also have the capri length. In the legging, I just got the black. In the capri, I got the blue as well. Let me show you the blue. Hold on. Let me spin this guy around a bit. So, okay. So this is the blue. It's a true navy blue. And then this is the black in the capri. And then this is the black in the legging. I only did get the black in the legging. So in terms of sizing, what they say on their website is that it fits true to size. I don't think that's true. So I tried it on. Do they have pockets? No, these leggings do not have pockets. Let me show you. Okay, so they don't have pockets. They do come out with, like, this is their basics that they always carry. So this is what it looks like. Oh, apparently the knees don't bag out on these either. The lady who I met who owned a boutique, she showed me hers. She's been wearing them for 3 years. The knees hadn't bagged out and there was zero pilling on them. So getting back to what I was saying, they do have some that they come out with from time to time as like a seasonal look. And those ones do have pockets, but they were also thicker and they were of a terry cloth. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for what they have coming out for the fall and see if they have a warmer legging for the fall that has pockets in it. But as it stands right now, I couldn't find anything that I thought was like the essential that had pockets. So I know. Thank you, Nicole, for bringing that up because I agree. Pockets would be great, but not yet. We don't have any. So I was saying that they said that these fit true to size. I generally wear an extra large on the bottom. I am wearing a large and there's still room here. So I feel like they actually, I did take out an extra large to try on, but I felt like I wouldn't want to go any bigger than that. I feel like if I went any bigger, I would end up having to pull them up. So if you're interested, I think they're really cute. And again, really thin without being sheer. So that's my take on these leggings. So we have the leggings and the capris. I would say whatever your size is, you could probably get that size and it's going to be generous on you, or go down a size because you are going to want them fitted, right? You don't want saggy leggings. So that's my thoughts. They do have a sizing table that I copied directly from their website and put into our website. But if you want to call us and just say, what are your thoughts on this? We could always do a little stretchy thing. And that's actually part of the reason that I wanted to show you these capris because, so this is the extra large. The capris are $42, by the way, and so are the leggings. So unstretched, I feel like these would fit me in the extra large, but stretched out, like they almost double. So there's a lot of room there. So I would say if you normally wear a triple XL, you'd probably be okay in the double XL. So I hope that helps. Okay, what else did I want to tell you guys? So, all right, so then let me tell you more. So then I was so in love with what they had, and I tried to gather some cute things for you guys. But the things that I liked, which were like real basics, things that you could wear as underpinnings, nothing fancy, classic, timeless was what I was going for. They didn't actually have much quantity. So I'm going to keep an eye on this brand, assuming that you guys like it, that I continue to like it, and see what they come out with for the future that meets those categories. But I was able to snag some pieces in existing sizing that they already had. So I wanted to show them to you. These are things for the most part that they're not even going to be selling anymore. So my favorite thing was this, and I love it so much. So this is, they call it the deep olive, and it's a jumpsuit. It does have pockets, so there you go, right there. I was only able to get medium and large, and this is the medium. So I'm gonna try on the medium. So normally I would have guessed that I'm an extra large, and I haven't tried this on yet, so we're doing this together. The fabric here is, I'm hoping you can see that. There, you can see it. So it's actually a French terry. It's a bamboo, but it has a little bit of extra texture to it because it's got this weave on the back side. So it's not going to be as, it won't show every curve and bump the way that normally a bamboo would. So again, this is the medium. And I would say, okay, I do see a bit of tummy there. Can you guys see that? Just a little bit. But other than that, I don't really have a problem wearing the medium. So if you're a little bit smaller than I am, I think you could wear the medium. The length is really good. And you could also roll it up for the summer. So this is really sweet. And then let me try on the large and we'll just see how that looks. So again, I would have gotten more of these because I think they're freaking adorable. And the price point is $86. But they didn't have it. So hold on, let me see. Let me see how large looks. Yeah, okay, so this is the large. And everything's up on the website, by the way. If you go into our featured collections, you'll see that we've already posted all of these in featured collections, so you should be able to see them there. So this is the large. I think that if I had to go with one for myself, it would probably be the large because I just don't like, I like it when things skim. Not much of a difference though, really, between the large and the extra large. Or sorry, the large and the medium. It's kind of funny actually, because I would say it fits almost exactly the same. That's strange. Maybe I'll just hold them up against each other and we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely the large. And that one was definitely the medium. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me just do this up. But I thought that the medium fit. Like I wouldn't not wear the medium. I think I would just tend towards the large. So if I line these up, yeah. So the large is about an inch lower here through the armhole. The length is about an inch longer for the large, and the width, yeah, the width is about an inch wider. So that's what you're looking at is, well, an inch laid flat, so 2 inches. So there is a difference between these two. I don't have a ton of them, but they are so adorable. And this color goes, it's such a great neutral. So I wanted to show you those, and then I showed you that already. Okay, so here's something else from the same, oh, so many things from the same company actually. Okay, so a long time ago, some of you who have been with us for a really long time know that we used to carry these t-shirt dresses from this ethical company called, I think it actually, the label on it said Little Fish, but that wasn't who we got it from. We got it from Casa Relief. And I've never been able to find anything that was similar. So what they were a dress with pockets that was long enough through the sleeve that it covered any part of your arm you're not happy with, but that was also A-line enough that it would skim over whatever you've got going on in here. So I did manage, again, I grabbed what I could. They didn't have full size ranges, so I apologize in advance for not having your size. I will, if we like this brand, I will get more and I will jump on it in advance so that we can get them for sure. So these dresses are $97. I'm pretty sure all I got was medium. This color is called Coastal Blue and the other one is black. Right, the fabric. So it's a bamboo, but it is also, as you can see, a French terry. So it's a little bit thicker, and in one way, that's good because it means it's going to skim better without showing every little wrinkle underneath. And because it's bamboo, it's going to be cool, but I mean, it has some weight to it. Not a ton of weight, but some weight. So this is a medium, and I actually would probably wear this. So that's how it looks on me. Now I'm not like super big through here. I'm a 38C. But because it's so loose down here, even though my hips are bigger, I feel like it fits. But yeah, so this is me in a medium. So if you know that you're a little bit tinier than I am through here, and that's probably all you would need to be, this would fit you. There. So really cute. I know everybody's been asking for these for so long. I couldn't find them, and I found some. Not a lot, but I found some. So I have it in what's called Coastal Blue, which is this one, and black. And I would really love your feedback because I'm doing this for you. I feel like, what would I want if I were shopping and I wanted somebody to pick things for me? So let me know if this is the kind of thing you're looking for. Yes, finally, right? See, Kim knows our pain, how long we've been looking for these. If I can get them in bigger sizes, I absolutely will. But I do feel like I am in love with this dress. So let me know your thoughts. If you are also in love with this dress, really cute. Oh, good. Thank you. Order more. Good. Okay. I will get on it with them and see what I can get. But again, I jumped on the bandwagon not in time. So the way that it works, let me tell you how this works. I didn't know this. And this is not how it works for Sorry Not Sorry. Yeah, it's a great price, right? And it's a great feel. It's really nice. So when we went to the Thread show 2 weeks ago, we had summer product and winter product because we sell the same product. And oh good, Nikki, I knew you would like it because you love the red one and you were who I had in mind. So we went there and we sell like the same stuff all the time. And we do what's called cash and carry because we, where are they from? Holly, these are from a company called Terrera, Terrera. It's a Canadian brand. The price of this is, I think it was $97. I'll check. $97 for this dress. But I kind of feel like it's going to be a forever dress. Right, so I was telling you, when we go to these shows, so the way that it works, we just have like all of our stock and then we tell our people that you should just pick from what we have so that you make sure you get what you like. But, oh no. But the way that it works for all these other brands is when we went to this show in February, they were selling products for next winter. So there were actually no summer products there at all. There were winter coats and mittens and hats and scarves and sweaters. And we were one of the only brands that like could be considered a summer clothing brand. So when I went there looking for things that you could wear as underpinnings, those are like kind of like summery things, right? Like this is a summery style. So all they had was their stuff from the previous season that they had left over. So now that I know about this brand, and if we all decide that we like this brand, I can order the same way I do with Bryn Walker. I would have to order like 6 to 8 months in advance in order to get it for the right time. So I just wanted you to know the reason I have so little is not because I don't love it, it's because I couldn't get it, but I will keep trying. Okay, back to the show. So this is the black, this is a medium. And actually, I love this. And normally I would be an extra large. But I think the reason that the medium fits is that my extra large sizing is because I'm bigger through here, not so much up here. I'm very much pear-shaped. So yeah, I have a few of these dresses. Pretty sure all I have is medium, but I do feel like they are a forever piece that you would really enjoy. Okay, what else do I want to show you? Okay, right. So they also had these dresses. Now, this, again, they had it in black, but I knew we still had black bamboo dresses, and they had some other colors, but I kind of thought, I know we don't have olive, and they're going to stop carrying olive, so I wanted to grab the olive while I could. Now, this dress has tiny little sleeves. It has a little bit of a fold right there. What's nice is it has pockets right there on both sides, and unlike the dress that we have, I thought, this is the dress, Nicole, I was saying to you that we ran out of the the cinnamon orange village one, and I was thinking you might like this. So the other thing is it's got a rounded hemline and it has a slit. So I haven't tried these on yet either. This one is the medium. So let's just see how generously cut these are. These ones are not the terry bamboo. These ones are just a straight bamboo. I'd say they're about the same weight as the Orange Village ones in terms of the fabric weight. Okay, so this is a medium. And it's very wrinkled because I just unboxed it today. It just arrived. I would wear the medium. I actually have no problem with the medium, which is strange because normally mediums and I are not friends. So what I like as well, unlike the Orange Village ones, which we've had before, is that this one has a little pleat across the back, which gives you a little bit more room. And it has, yeah, so see how it's got this little seam here? It allows it to be more A-line. Because unless you had that, it wouldn't be A-line at the back and you'd end up with something that was a little more boxy and might end up fitting like that. So I thought that the cut was really smart. The price point on these is $89. So that's less than the t-shirt dress, but I think it's because this is just regular bamboo and it's not the bamboo terry. But yeah, I'm a fan. Let me know if you're a fan, because I feel like it's the kind of dress I would want to spend some time in. It's really comfortable. And again, this is the medium. Let's see what, and this is the last time I'll be able to get these colors. So if you like something, you should grab it. It's already on the website. And I will be on my game next time to get them. So I feel like we are, so this is the large. This is one size up from what I was wearing. And this is the size that I feel like I would have gone with. So here we go. Nikki, if you love this green dress and you know which size you want, you should just get it. And then I will refund out that other one that we talked about earlier. So it'll all work out. Yes, definitely with a necklace. I think it does need one. So this is the large. There's a lot more room through here that I don't really need, but I also don't feel like it looks big. There. I love how it hangs. I love how, can you see how the pleats kind of start here because it's A-line, right? So right here where there's more fabric and it drapes down, you get those really nice little folds, the little drapey gathers. I like that it has this slit here. I feel like that's going to be really useful. And actually I would even wear this with leggings. So yeah, I feel like we are all going to really like this brand. So far, I really like it. I love what we're getting from Blue Sky. They didn't have anything like our 3 Blue Sky pieces with this company, so I wouldn't get rid of those pieces, but I feel like moving forward as like an underpinning brand, this might be the one. Such a nice cut, yeah. So actually, give me a second, because I'm gonna go run and get the ones that we have that are from Orange Village, and compare the two. I think there's room in our lives for both, but I want to show you what the differences are. So hold on one second. Okay, so this is an Orange Village dress, and I'm going to tell you what the differences are. First of all, the weight of the bamboo is pretty much identical. The feel of the bamboo, identical. The actual cut. Now, this one has a more rounded V-neck. This one has a slightly tighter V-neck. This one has longer sleeves that have this little cuff on them. This does not have a cuff, and it doesn't really have a sleeve per se. It just kind of like juts out a little bit. So this has a longer sleeve. They both have pockets, so that's nice. The length is probably about the same. This is definitely A-line. This is not so A-line. This one is a little, you can see it's almost a straight line, straight down. So that's a difference between them. I kind of, like, I like this too, but I do like this too. I like how this has the pleat in the back. This one does not have a pleat in the back. So I don't know. The choice is yours. But I felt like there was, like I said, a place for both of them. And this color is the same color as that Metamade olive that seemed to match everything. So I kind of feel like, if you were looking for something, this is a great color, great feel. Okay. Have I shown you everything from that? Oh no, one more thing. And the last thing, so the reason I'm doing my live here by the change rooms is that the only way I could show you this one last thing is by running into the change room to try it on. So I'm just gonna go do that. Okay, before I do that, I want to show you a styling hack. Are they the same price? That's a good question, Melanie. This is, oh, here it is. These are $89. And these are $84. So I'm gonna say, yeah, they're kind of the same price. It's just a really similar dress. Like you can kind of see this one, it's got more fabric down here, which is gonna, sorry, I'm pointing to the green one. It has more fabric down at the bottom, which I feel gives it more of a drape. This one has probably a slimmer line. So this one feels a little more casual because of the rounded slits. This one maybe you could make it a little more formal. Again, I feel like there's room for both. Like I would be very hard pressed to decide. They look maxi. They are maxi. They are maxi. So on me, I'm 5'5", and they come to just above my ankle. This one, now this is, oh wait, that's the other really big difference that I forgot to mention. These only come in 2 sizes, the small medium and the large extra large. And if you don't happen to fit either of those, even though they are quite generously cut, you're out of luck. Whereas these come in sizes. So I should be able to get more of this in other colors, not the green, because they're discontinuing the green. And this you can get up to what they call a double XL. But we know, because we just tried it on, that that's essentially a 4X. So I feel like that's a huge difference. If you are looking for sizing, this brand has sizing. This brand, you've got to fit in one of the 2 that they have. Really big difference. Are they heavy knit for travel friendly? I would say, like bamboo, they are heavier, but they're not like weighty. I feel like the Metamade was quite weighty. These are not as weighty as the Metamade. And to answer your question, Sharon, this I only have in the green because I grabbed what I could because I'm off season for ordering. This I can pretty much get anytime, and at the moment I think I have it in navy, cinnamon, and black. And I can probably get other colors in the future because this is pretty much a staple that they have. But this one, all I have is this. But I'll get more. If you guys like it, I'll get more. Metamade weighs a ton. Yes, Metamade does weigh a ton, and this does not weigh as much as what Metamade, which is good and bad. The other thing is I did notice, I think it was Nancy who was saying that she found her Metamade pilled. And I can try to get red. She noticed that her Metamade pilled, and I am starting to notice that my Metamade is pilling. Not enough that like anyone besides me could see it, but like when I look at it up close, I can see pilling. So I have been assured that this brand, Terrera, doesn't pill, because I've actually seen someone who was wearing a 3-year-old pair that she wears all the time, and they had no pilling. Bamboo is breathable for warmer weather too. Yes, absolutely. Which gets us back to these leggings. So I have cotton leggings that I used to wear in the summer. And I had another pair of Diane Kennedy leggings that were bamboo, but they were really thick. And I felt like they were too warm for the summer, even though they're breathable. These are quite light. Like they feel like nothing on. Like I can't even tell you how comfortable I am in these. I really don't want to take them off. I don't know if they'd be warm enough for winter. I think for winter I would want to get the ones that have the terry in them just to make them a little warmer. Throw it on for us to see. I did, Sharon. I already tried on the dresses. You're going to have to catch this video like on the replay once I post it. Okay. So I feel like I should have a little agenda because I have these things that I want to tell you, and believe it or not, there's an order. So let me tell you the next few things that are going to happen. First thing is I want to show you this hack that I figured out today that I thought was really cool. In order to show you that hack, it would look better with these leggings. So I'm going to do that now. Then I want to show you this last piece that I got from Terrera. I'll show it to you really quickly now, but then I thought we could try it on together because their sizing says that unlike their other pieces which fit true to size or fit large, they actually said this other piece I'm going to show you fits small. So I really thought we could try it on together. I was not 100% sold on it. I was, the rep, told me that it's one of their best sellers. And then I was thinking back to what you guys tell me about how uncomfortable it is in the summer. I'm actually going to just show them to you. So this is what she told me to get. Now this is an extra large. And she said that, she, being the sales rep, said that people love to wear these in the summer underneath their dresses, especially if you're somebody whose legs chafe. So, but I have to try them on for you, and I can't do that just yet. So we're gonna put these on hold for a second while I show you this really cool hack. And then, getting on with our agenda, what's gonna happen after that is I'm gonna show you some unbelievable Terrera. Terre, T-E-R-R-E-R-A. So T-E-R-R-era, Terrera. Canadian company. Been around a long time. So, okay, this is the styling hack I figured out today. So way back when, I used to wear scarves all the time. And so I still do actually. And I bought all of these vintage things like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Margot, for telling Holly. So this is part of an old belt buckle. Like it's a vintage belt thing. So the belt would have been attached there and then it would have gone around. And then that little hook there is what would have attached into the holes in the belt. So sometimes you find things like this in, antique shops, vintage shops, but you could use anything. Like you could even use an old ring. So I'm wearing a waterfall top, as you can see. And I was thinking that for today, I really felt like wearing an asymmetrical top. And I know that I had the option of taking these two sides and tying them together, but I felt like it just felt a little bulky. And I thought, you know what, let me try something different. So what I did was I grabbed these two corners, put them together like that. And then you could use a ring, you could use an old belt buckle, anything that you would use with a scarf. And I just ran them through there. And then raised it up like that and created this kind of asymmetrical look there. And you can always adjust it to how you like it best. But what you don't get is the bulk of a knot. Even though I know the knots aren't very big, but it still gives you that option of having something kind of pretty there to create a different shape. And I was actually inspired by Denise when she did the dress up with us on Wednesday because she was wearing a kimono sleeve duster and I seriously did not recognize what style it was because she had tied a knot here and a knot here. And then, what was the other thing she did? Oh, she belted it. And so it had a really cinched waist and then a knot here and a knot here. And then because of that, the back kind of looped up like that. It looked totally different. And so I got to thinking, I'm like, yeah, you can totally change things. So that was my little attempt at trying something new and interesting. So adding a ring or a belt buckle instead of a knot was my little styling hack. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. And now back to the shorts. So these are they Terry? Give me a sec. Glasses on. Yes. Okay. So the shorts are a little thicker than these. The leggings are just a very stretchy, thin layer of bamboo, whereas the shorts are a bamboo terry. So still very breathable. The shorts are $47, and they have this kind of like a yoga waistband on them. So the waistband on these is just a tiny little, you can see actually, can you see through that? So you can see how it would be see-through, but it's not, strangely enough. Kind of cool, eh? So these are the bamboo terry, and they have a yoga waistband. And on their website, they said to go up a size, that they're cut small. They're a slim fit. So I'm going to try on the extra large, but I'm going to have to scoot out of the picture for a second to do it. So Shefali said I could try it on right over top. Maybe Shefali's right. Let's see. Oh no, because I want to show you stuff with these on, so hold on. Okay, I'm out of frame right now, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay, how fast can I do this? So I'm about to try on the extra large, and they are going to be really big. So this is what the extra large looks like. All right, first of all, ridiculously comfortable. So I could probably wear the extra large, but I feel like there's some like gathering through here. So I feel like for me, a large would be a better fit. But as something to wear underneath other stuff in the summer, I thought this was a kind of a good idea. Because even I get that issue where there's chafing right through here. I don't like that very much. So, okay, now, because I have these on, I can show you all these great dresses, which is what the focus of today was supposed to be before the Torero arrived. So first, I'm going to show you two pieces that I literally just added into the Wabi Sabi collection. And they are stunning. What we've decided is we're going to be at the yoga show right when I come back from India, so towards the mid to the end of April, and we're going to bring a ton of new Wabi Sabi pieces there. So if you are somebody who can get to Toronto for the yoga show, the tickets are free. You just have to go online and register. You can get like firsthand, snap up some of our Wabi Sabi pieces. So we're going to take them there before we put them online. This is a one pocket dress. I'm wearing it over these shorts. It's the sheer one, and it is Wabi Sabi because it has some thread pulls and some very minor staining. So it's $134. If you have a look in today's collection under featured collections, you'll find it there. But this is Wabi Sabi, and she's lovely. So if you were looking for one, here you go. I'll show you the fabric up close. You can see it's so pretty. And then the second one, oh my gosh, the second one is a baby doll dress. It's also Wabi Sabi, and I am in love with it. Like, it's an ultramarine blue. It's so ultramarine that it's kind of almost purple, and then it has all these beautiful pastels in a leaf pattern. There. The shorts do not come in a nude, and they don't make them in a nude. They only make them in black. It's a really good question. I don't know why the brands don't make more nudes. They had a color that was kind of like a nude, and they didn't have the shorts in it, but it was like a dusty rose, but it still wouldn't have been a nude. I did look at it. But yeah, I'll keep my eye out for that. I feel like it would be a situation where we'd need to get more than one, that's backwards, where we would need to get more than one to get a true nude for everybody, but like more than one shade. Okay, so I can't even tell you how much I love this baby doll dress. I hope she goes to a good home. She's very, very pretty. She's Wabi Sabi because she has a lot of patches on her. Not that anyone will see them, but they're there. And it's a great color. It's such a great color. And it is sheer, so you're going to probably want to wear a slip dress or shorts or something underneath it. But so those two pieces I just added as Wabi Sabi pieces, and they are so pretty. I think what we've decided to do, what we decided to do was next week I'm going to be showing you guys, I don't know where to put it. Oh, here it is. I'm going to show you more Wabi Sabi pieces. We're going to go through it. I'm going to cherry pick my favorites, and I am going to put those ones online. And then we'll just take everything with us that we haven't put online, plus what we have put online when we go to the yoga show. Okay, now, these are the new releases. So as I've told you before, what happens is when we get shipments in, we have to decide what we can release right away or what we need to just add like a patch or something to fix a tiny little spot. And this one, hold on, I'm gonna scooch this over a bit. So have a look at the colors on that. How much fun is this piece? Now it is, I'm pretty sure, does it say that it's sheer? No, it doesn't say that it's sheer. And it's not. It is a thinner silk. Like I don't even know if you can see my hand through it, but it is a very light silk, but it is not sheer. And look at the fun colors. Look at the back. So we are looking at kind of a reddy orange, a fun little pinky purple, some brown, some teal, some blue, some ecru, a little bit of black. This, I guess, is a gray. It's so much fun. And I feel like it's got that kind of, like, if I think that this is too true an orange for it to be from the 70s. So maybe it's from the 90s. Yeah. So you know what's kind of fun is I've always had this awareness that these saris, that the ladies who first owned them, you know, probably cherished them and probably had them in their closets for a really long time, and that each one came with stories. Actually, I'm probably going to sit down to tell you this. So, as many of you know, my daughter's getting married. My eldest daughter is getting married in July. And so I was in Ottawa last weekend for a funeral. And my mother-in-law sat me down and said, can I show you all of my saris so you can help me decide what to wear? Now, some of these saris she has had, well, I want to say 50 years. And so she took actually maybe more, because like some of them were so 1960s and it's 2020. So 60 years. Yeah, that's a long time. So anyways, she wasn't just showing me the saris. Like, it wasn't like she went through and went like, I have a pink one, I have a purple one, I have a yellow one. She went through and she's like, this is the sari that your your father, who's her husband, your like father-in-law, that your father-in-law bought me when we first came to Canada. This is the sari that I wore when so-and-so was born. This is the sari I wore to this wedding. And every sari had a story, and it was so lovely because we weren't just looking at saris, we were sharing these stories. And I've been thinking that for my daughter's wedding, I have saris that I wore when I got married and when I had kids for different events and ceremonies and things. And I was planning on getting some of those. Like, I have this pink chiffon one with flowers. When my parents first met my husband's parents, we invited them over to our house for dinner, and I wore a sari. I don't know why. I was trying to be traditional. Who knows? Anyways, beautiful sari. And I was thinking that I would get that sari made into a boxy baby doll dress, and then I would wear that to something for my daughter's wedding. And I just thought, like, it just feels so meaningful that it's not just a piece of fabric. It's like a memory. And I'm building that memory into some new memories. Like, it's not just clothes. And then my mom, who knows that I'm going to India, like, often people will send things and say, can you get me a blouse made, or can you get me a petticoat or whatever? So she said, I know you're going to India. It is a beautiful story, right? And it feels like this wedding has really made all of these stories come out. So sure enough, doesn't my mom say to me, you're probably going to get something to make Nisha's, she wants to wear a maxi dress made from Sari Not Sari for her wedding. So it's a backyard wedding. And so she said, I know you wanted to get something in ivory. I have that ivory sari. And that's all she said. And I was like, oh my gosh, do you mean the one that Dad got you? And she's like, yeah, I have those 3. So when she got married, her mother had already passed away. Her mom passed away when she was 11. So she didn't really have someone who was looking after her to make sure she had all the things she needed. And she ended up getting these 3 beautiful, very, very plain, just solid pastel colors. She was married in the 60s. And there's like a cream one, an ivory, and then a very pale purpley color, and then another one that was a very pale mint green. And as soon as she said it, she's like, you know, I had these, and she was going to go on and describe them. And I'm like, I know the ones you're talking about. Now, I probably haven't seen these saris since I was like 10, except I knew exactly what she was talking about, because it's not about the sari. It was about the story, right? That she didn't have anyone to care for her, and she didn't have anyone to give her these saris, but then she got these 3 saris, and they were so meaningful to her, and she's kept them all this time. And now she's thinking maybe one of those saris that was so important to me will become part of her granddaughter's wedding. So yeah, I just was really it just really hit home for me. Like when I see all of these saris, it gets to the point where, and you'll see it when I go to India and we're picking saris, that it really becomes like, will these colors work? Is it a good silk? Is it, can we see what we could make from this? And it just really reminded me that these saris are somebody's history, somebody's personal history, and they're getting passed along. And I am sure that if I sat down with the women who had these saris, especially that long ago, before all of this conspicuous consumption, is that what I'm thinking of? Where, you just try to amass as much of everything as possible. These saris are from so long ago. They're from a time before people could afford to amass more than they could need. So each sari was part of their personal collection, and they wanted to make sure that these pieces got somehow passed along. The sari stories, right? Exactly. Yeah, so it's not like, if I went to an Indian house now in India, I'm sure they have, like us, a bazillion saris, or like just so many. But because these are so old, they came from a time when they were valued. That's really cool. And I sometimes forget that. But then, seeing my mother, seeing my mother-in-law, and then even thinking back to my own saris, I really did realize that these fabrics are part of somebody's, you ready? The tapestry of somebody's life. And now we're moving them along to the next person. So I had to share that because I found it very meaningful. Yeah. Okay. Back to clothes. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my little digression there. Okay. So next piece. This one was also just released. Look at all those pretty little sparkles. That would make a great blog. Do you know what? As I was saying it, Lori, I'm like, I need to write this down as a blog and maybe include some of the pictures of these saris. I'll probably do that because it is very touching. And my mom is close to 80. My mother-in-law is also close to 80. And when they take these saris, they keep them in armoires and they take them out and they lay them on the bed. And I'm going to probably talk about this for too long. So my mother sent me a bunch of saris because she thought I might not see her before I go to India. And she took them to Mississauga, got them to my husband. My husband brought them home to me. So they were in like a shopping bag. And I took them out and they were wrapped in an old sheet. And then she had taken the sheet, I guess, just kind of ripped it into a big rectangle. And then she had wrapped it up almost like wrapping paper, and then it had a diaper pin holding those saris together. So I took off the diaper pin and I folded back all the little corners of this blue, it used to be a sheet on my bed when I was living at her house, like at home. And I remember actually picking out that sheet set from, I don't know, probably Byway at the time. Anyway, so she kept it because she doesn't throw out anything. And then I opened that up, and then inside that was a second sheet, and it was a flannel sheet. And then, it's crazy, right? And that was also like beautifully done up, like it was wrapped. And then I opened that up, and then she had these silk saris just layered, folded all identically, and just stacked. But even the care with which she made sure that, insects wouldn't get to that silk, and that, they would stay dust free by using these old fabrics that other people would have thrown out, and so carefully wrapping them. It reminded me of days gone by, right? Because wouldn't we just go out and be like, let me go to Amazon and find some sort of a clothing container that will protect my clothes? And instead she's like, let me find an old sheet and wrap it so delicately with a second layer of sheet and a diaper pin. Where did she get the diaper pin? I don't even know. She probably still saved it. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay. I will do a blog post. Maybe I'll do that while it is precious memories, and so simple that you don't even think of it as a memory, because that's just how she lives her life. And for me to look at it, she would never, if I said, tell me something cool that you do, she would never mention that. She wouldn't even think that was cool. She'd just be like, that's just what we do, isn't it? And I'm looking at that thinking, that is so freaking cool. It tells so much of a story about how you value your clothes, about how you value the things that other people would consider to be garbage, like an old sheet. The care with which you fold it up and protect it. For what? She's 80 years old. She's not going to wear this again. So who is she protecting it for? but she is, right? She's protecting it. It's very cool. Okay, this one has lovely embroidery on it. You can see it there. It's actually quite stunning right there. And then the rest of it is this kind of taupey brown with some burgundy, very, very muted shades of brown, kind of like a cardboard brown. And then it has more embroidery here. It's got those colors, kind of like a very muted ochre, a wine color, and then that's actually kind of a beige in there. I feel like I've shared my stories for too long, and yeah, it's interesting. It was very interesting. Okay, here's another one. Silk on this one is super soft. Love this part of the pattern. I think it's really funky. So you've got mustard, you've got orange, and you've got taupe. So burnt orange, mustard, and taupe are the accent colors. You've got the stripes mixed in with the lines and the florals. Protecting it for you and my, yeah, exactly, right? But then, I mean, my mom still has all of her saris, and she is protecting them for me and all of her grandchildren. But look at all these saris that come to us through Sari Not Sari. Those are all saris that have been equally protected that grandchildren didn't get, which is kind of sad. But less sad because we're rescuing them. But it really does speak to something. I think because you could maybe still wear it. Like it's not like you've outgrown it so you have to get rid of it. You may wear it or your kids may wear it. But yeah, pretty cool. So this is, again, you've got like a taupey color, but it's got the black in it, which is kind of nice. The back of it is all really neutral. Actually, I think this would be great to wear all year round. So I would pair it with black in the winter. But then, you could just wear it like this as a dress in the summer and maybe bring out some of this orange in there. Okay, so there's this one. And I'm going to show you one more beige one, and then I'm going to show you two of my favorites in a row. Okay. So here's another beige one. Really cute with the triangles, right? So sweet. Soft like you wouldn't believe. I really like how it's got this angled piece here because I feel like it breaks up that square that you get through here. Yeah, really cute. Love those angles at the bottom. And then that's what the back of it looks like here. Lovely piece. I think it's coming out, well, I've got all these yellow lights on right now, which is making it look more yellow, but it's not golden at all. It's very much oatmeal, like that. I like to believe that each person who buys a Sari Not Sari piece will honor the history. I think they do too. I've met you either this way or in person, and I feel like the people who love Sari Not Sari are people who love the stories and who love the people. They're not trying to amass things. They're appreciating things, appreciating stories, appreciating history, appreciating fabric, appreciating artisanship. It's a very positive feeling to collect Sari Not Sari. I wonder if that's why it feels so good to look at it in your closet, because you know that you're collecting histories. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, so there you go. This one, so cute. I'm actually going to try it on because I feel like these lines here, you need to see how great that's going to look. Okay, so there you go. So you've got that really fun angle through there. At the back, I think you've got that angle back there. Super neutral. Again, it's showing up more gold for you, but it's really a taupe. It's just super, super neutral. And maybe I'd pair this with red because all it is neutral. So you could pop out any color you wanted with it. And it's really soft. It's also a crepe, so you don't need to worry about wearing anything underneath. Okay. I want to hang each piece on the wall, so I hang it on my door to see it every day. I do that too, actually. Every once in a while, I'll take a piece out of my closet and I'll just hang it up so I can look at it. I actually wrote a blog post about that. I just haven't posted it yet, but it was about how much joy, when you're in need of joy, how much joy you can get from just looking at a fabric and thinking about the fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna show you two of my absolute favorites back to back. Oh my God, look at this. I have to try it on for you. It's a crepe silk. It looks like it's some sort of a tie-dye thing. I don't know what that's called. And then look at that embroidery. Just check out that embroidery. How freaking awesome is that? I do hang them on the wall to see them and change them periodically. They're fun to look at. They really are. So yeah, this one, oh my God. Okay, I gotta try it on for you. And if you think this one's nice, wait till you see the next one I show you, because they are both unfreaking believable. Okay, colors, oranges and reds. Pretty much oranges and reds. So it's got this fabulous border, and you can see it almost has like little gemstones in it. And there's red ones and there's orange ones. There's some sequins. It is not itchy. And then on this side, you have this one line of border there. You've got all these little flower patches through there. Nothing on the back except for the border on the bottom. And this piece is extraordinary. Just extraordinary. You just need a necklace here. Let me grab a necklace. Try it on together. Something to just add a bit of definition right there. But yeah, this fabric is insane. I love it so much. This would be such a great summer piece. And that border at the bottom gives it a little bit of weight. Oh, that's where you need the shorts. Did you see that I flashed them for you? Okay, so there's this piece, which is exceptional, and you will find it in featured collections. On our website, if you go under upcycled silk and then go to featured collections, you'll find it there. Okay, so there's this one, and then I'm going to show you my next favorite one. So this is for all the red fans. This next one is for all the blue fans. Oh, and then I'll show you one for all the pink fans. Okay, is that it? Where'd it go? Oh dear. Okay, it's not that one, it's not that one. Hold on, I'm gonna hide them from you. Whoops. Okay, maybe I can't find it. Okay, when it turns up, I'll show it to you. I'll show you this one in the meantime. There was another one that was like watery blue. Oh, I found it. Okay. So just so you know, they're all pretty cool. I didn't notice it right away because this is what the back of it looks like. It's just kind of plain. It's a tealy blue, a dark teal. It's got these little watercolor things across the bottom. But the reason why it's so freaking spectacular is that. How beautiful is that? Have you ever seen anything like it? That's true what the color looks like there. So it's teal with kind of clouds or stylized flowers in blues and grays, I guess. Feels like a dream on. The silk is stunning. But yeah, look at those colors. It's just to die for. Like I wonder how we sat on this one so long from the new shipment because it's incredible. So I hope this one goes to a good home where it's loved and cherished because the lady who picked this sari had some serious taste. Look at that. Just everything about this fabric is incredible. I can hear the silk, yeah. Hear it? It's so cute, right? Yeah, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna wear a boxy baby doll in a sheer silk to my daughter's wedding after the ceremony. I'm gonna wear a Georgette. Okay, but let me show you these other blue ones. So I showed you my two favorites, but then there are more. Like, these ones are unbelievable. I've kept you guys waiting so long to see these with all my chatter. So I am in love with this one too. This one is so full of whimsy. So it's kind of like a taupey gray. It has all these little stripes. It's got daisies. But what I really love is that there. I don't even know how it's like swooshes of paint, stripes maybe, in the pink and the sky blue, and then the yellow on this side, but then you have swirls and blacks and grays there with some more of that pink, but this one's a little more muted. The back looks like that. It is not sheer, so you don't need to wear anything underneath it. I would definitely pair this with something kind of fun and funky up here that pulls out these colors. I think we have some yellow necklaces here. But you see how great it is with the shorts? That was part of the reason I wanted to get the shorts in too, because basically you're wearing shorts and you don't have to worry about anybody seeing anything, but you can be really cool. So there. Wanted to show you that one. It's in that collection again. The collection I think is dated today. It's what's in store on today's date, which I don't even know. Okay, so there's this one. And there's this one. All my pink fans out there. Just check that out. So it's one of those bondini prints where they tie little knots and then they dye it and then they take the little knots of thread out to leave the resist kind of there. So you've got this really bright, almost a neon pink, and then you can see a little bit more of the neon pink there, and then the rest of it is almost like a watermelon color. And then it also has some gold printing on it there. It's got little gold dots. Look how pretty that is there. Here there's some silver dots. So this one is really sheer. This one you would definitely have to wear something under. See, this one I feel like you would probably want to wear the dress, just because you can see exactly where that is there. But yeah, look at how nicely it drapes. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this was just released today as well. And it's really special. Such a beautiful jewel tone. Okay, and then, this is so exciting because there's so many beautiful ones. Okay, look at this one. So we have some fun in sky blue, a little bit of lavender there, a little bit of like a pale teal or almost like Tiffany blue there. And then I saw something else that was interesting. Oh, right, this. I think, isn't that called a Greek key pattern there? Pretty sure that's called a Greek key pattern. And then this little spot of yellow, which will have to be, it'd be interesting to see what the rest of the sari looks like. It must pull this somehow. We'll have to look for it and see if it has more yellow in it. I'm at the point now where I have to document with photos all the silks I've curated from Sari Not Sari so I can keep track of them all. My closet is not easy to see them all. That's so sweet. I've got mine organized by color. Sometimes I reorganize by style. I know the lady who owns my girlfriend's closet, she layers them, and she layers them by style, and then she just takes the style out and then flips through them. I need a clothes rack for you. Yeah, you do. They don't take up a lot of space, mind you, but yeah. Isn't that beautiful? So this one is sheer as well. And then here's another one that's so much fun. So this one is sheer as well. And you've got this kind of stylized floral pattern. I do that too. Oh, that's so cute. And then there, you've got this fun little stripe. The stripe is navy, not black. And that's gray, a lighter shade of gray. And that is a kind of like a lilac. It's purpley pink. And then the rest of it is just the different shades of blue through here. The back of it looks like that. I think the stripes would be really flattering on. So this one is part of the collection as well. And okay, this is, I think we only have 2 sculptural tunic dresses left. There's the one that I featured last Wednesday on the live, and that one was a Georgette. This one is a crepe. So if you were looking for a crepe, so not see-through, sculptural tunic dress, which sold out so quickly, and there are none coming in the next shipment because I did not believe that they would sell out as quickly as they did, and I have to order them well in advance. Am I wearing it backwards? Oh, I am. Well, guess what, guys? These are reversible. Really? I did not know that. What's the difference? Okay, yeah, that's the difference. So the only difference between the front and the back is that the neck scoops a little lower on one side. But otherwise, there is literally no reason why you couldn't turn it around. There's no darts or anything. So now you know. Okay, so this one is a crepe silk. You don't need to wear anything underneath it. It's best suited for people who have a pear-shaped body because it's a little tighter through here, but then very generous below there. So we have this one as well. That was just released. Kind of fun too. Actually, lots of fun. What I like is that flower right there. Okay, still some more baby doll dresses. And then I still have one shoulder dresses to show you, so I'm just taking way too long. Oh my God, and cardigans. What time is it? 9:19. Okay, so we're just a little over an hour. I think I can do this in half an hour. Okay, so I will speed up a bit. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at that fabric. Look at that. You can reverse the self-pocket dress. Just use a magnet to close the pocket. Oh, that's very interesting. If I had one here, I do. Okay, let's see. So I tried this one on earlier. Can we reverse it? Okay, this is me wearing it backwards. Oh, wow. So it ends up looking a lot straighter through the front, and then you just use a magnet to close that. That would be really easy to do. Okay, friends, we now know that we can all wear our self-pocket dresses backwards too, and they actually look more like a shift dress when you do that. So that's kind of neat. I do it with mine. So cool. Like, how do I not know these things? Yeah, that would be so easy to do. You could even just go like that and kind of like, so there's the pocket. So what Sheena's saying is you can just do that and put a button there or a magnetic button, but you could also pull it out this way, create a little pleat, and then put your magnetic button there, which makes it look a little flatter. Huh. Live and learn. You know, this brand is so much a team effort of women from all over the world putting their ideas and their tastes and their creativity together. I feel like I'm just the one who gathers it all, but I haven't done any real creating. I feel like that's all you people. Okay, wait, did I finish showing you this? Okay, guys, I love this so much. Look at the green and the blue side by side, and then you've got that beautiful fuchsia, and then the darker blue, and black. Is that black? Yeah, it's kind of like a darker blue. And then on this side, you have more sky blue, and then there's like a plaid running through the gold there because awesome isn't enough. It has to be even better than awesome. And that's what the back looks like. This is stunning, just stunning. And again, you have those panels here, which kind of stops it stops it from breaking up. It breaks up the lines up here, so you don't just have a square. And I guess you could probably wear it backwards too now, we know. Okay, here's another one in blue. And what I liked about this one is, again, we have that little panel there that has the gold embroidery and the beautiful purple. Can you guys see how nice that purple is? Right next to, it's like a rusty color. It's purple next to rust. And then the rest of it is just the sky blue. And then it has this really beautiful border there. Really soft silk as well. So that's what the border looks like there. So do you guys remember that Kermit the Frog green I was telling you about before? It was I think it was a shrug, and I told you guys I loved it so much because it was hard to describe the green, but I called it Kermit the Frog green. Oh no, I actually was thinking Kermit the Frog, and then I was thinking Jello. It's the color of lime Jello. So this is the rest of that piece, and it is a crepe silk. It's got some black in it. It's got some blue in it. It's got kind of like a corally peach. It's got chartreuse. I love it so much. Lohifa, if you're watching, this feels like something you should be wearing. I just lost an earring. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then, oh my gosh, this one is so pretty too. Okay, this one is pinks. Beautiful, fun, soft pinks. I don't even know what era that would be from. Because they're all muted colors. Can you see that? Like it's a muted pink. Maybe it's the 80s as well. Maybe. 80s or 90s. And then that rich pink. The pink it's a true bluey pink. It's not coral at all. And then that's like kind of a dusty rose. That's kind of greenish, but it's a brown with green undertones. And we've got this beautiful purple here. Love that purple. We have some teal. It's gorgeous. That's what it looks like at the back. So this was a new release as well. For all my ladies who like black, here is another one that is to die for. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. There. I'm hoping you can see the colors truly. So I can't even begin to describe that. It is some sort of a layered blend of blue, sky blue, coral and peach, maybe peach, skin tone, buff, sky blue, buff, lavender, black. There. And then those same colors run through there as well. But if you want to get a true look, the black one is called Imogen Cunningham, wonderful photographer. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Imogen is a wonderful photographer. That's really cool. And this one is called Imogen? It is. Oh, that's so great. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, this is beautiful. You could wear it this way. You could wear it this way. Love the patch pocket with the design on it. I don't even know, like it looks like it's a paisley, but then when you look at it really closely, it's not a paisley. I don't know what it is. Like even that looks like it should be a paisley, but it's not. And then you've got this cool swoop that runs through here. Turn of the century. Oh, interesting. There. Beautiful colors. Beautiful crepe silk. Don't need to wear anything underneath it. Here's another one with, oh, this is just like super neutral. So it's cardboards and blacks. There. Yeah, it is beautiful. These are all really beautiful. Don't even know what to say. They're so pretty. Okay, here's another black one. Whoops. Pick that little guy up. Oh, look. That's from the same sari. So this is a one shoulder dress from the Imogen one. There. So it's all black except for the border, and it would sit like this on. There. Okay, here's another black one. Oh my God, look at that. So this one is a crepe silk. So I only saw this side of it. That's the rest of it. Look at that. Wow. So that is a gray with lavendery kind of undertones. That's a taupe. The rest of it is wine. There you can see the fabric there. And then down at the bottom, it reads like a white, but it's not. It's a very pale pink. And then the back is all black. Wow, look at that pattern. Oh, and then look at how cool is that? So you have a black patch pocket on this side, and then on this side you have the one with the little border that matches the strip down there. This one almost looks 3D. Loved that. Just rejoined live. Oh, thank you. Okay, this one here that I'm holding in my hand. Hang on a sec. Okay, this one here is Beryl Fowler, B-E-R-Y-L, Fowler, F-O-W-L-E-R. It's beautiful. And then the one I showed just before that, I think that was the Imogen one. So the black one was Imogen, I-M-O-G-E-N, Cunningham, C-U-N-N-I-N-G-H-A-M. Okay. So now we are into, whoops. Now we're into one shoulders, and then after the one shoulders, there's actually not that many. There's only 5 or 6 one shoulder dresses, and then we have, I guess, the last of the cardigans. So I'm gonna try on a one shoulder for you, and then I'll just fly through the fabrics and show you what we have. I think the one shoulder dress is just such a great option for the summer, especially if you are going to be wearing it over a swimming suit, or if you're going away somewhere where you kind of need the flexibility of looking really nice, but also, you know, being casual. So that's how it looks on. Take off my glasses, my sexy glasses. So it looks like that. It ends up following the curves of your body on this side. It emphasizes your bust, but then it skims over everything here. And then you just have this arm that looks elegant, your elegant arm. And you can also flip it around. If you would like your other arm to be the elegant arm, then you just wear this side to the front. Now, I love the embroidery on this, which is why I wanted to show this to you. Yeah, I think this would be a gorgeous vacation piece because it's comfortable and it's easy, but you'd look like you really tried. And then today we had some ladies in the store. So I usually wear it like this, and if one of the sides is going to go off shoulder, I usually do that side off shoulder. But then we had some ladies in today, and they did the other side off shoulder. And what it ended up looking like is like there was a sleeve there, and it's more like straight lined at the bottom. Oh, these shoes look awful with what I'm wearing. Ugh. Okay, but yeah, so that's what they did. They dropped that side instead of dropping this side. And then another lady who I was working with, she used a magnet here. So actually, I know, I showed you guys on the live on Wednesday. So Denise was trying on one of these, and Denise is quite slight. And what she did is she put a magnet, a button there, so that this draped a little, like it sat better on her. And then this just went down there. And you could easily, if you know how to sew, like that would be so easy to just tack that right there. And in fact, a customer who was in here the other day she was quite tall, and she tried on a front tie top. And what she's decided to do is she's going to tack that little opening there underneath the tie so that it's all kind of sealed up, and then she's going to tie the tie loosely below that. But I thought that was a really good idea too, because you could just tack it from the inside. You don't even have to be good at sewing, and you could do that quite easily. So there you go. Wanted to show you the one shoulder dress, and these are the colors that we have in. So here's this pretty one here. Look at the border on that there. I feel like I just showed you guys something in this, but I can't remember what it was. Is it a baby doll? I don't remember. So yeah, there's this one. Ooh, this next one's really pretty too. I think with wedding season coming, like these would be really nice for a wedding. So this one sits like this, so you have the long stripes. And do you see those little sparkles there in that fabric? I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know, but there. So it would sit like this with the stripe coming down, and then the floral would just be on the arm. And then this one here, really rich shades of burnt orange and brown, and then you've got that cool detailing at the bottom with black. And then, oh, this one. Yeah, so there must have been a boxy. I think there's a boxy baby doll in this, because I am pretty sure I just showed you a boxy baby doll in this. Must have been a really long sari, but yeah. So there's that one. There. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so it sits this way. It has that gorgeous stripe on it. Lots of little florals all the way through. But if you wore it the other side to the front, you get a totally different design. There. Here's another one in black. Ooh, look at that pattern. So again, it sits this way on. So there, can you see the color? Color is accurate there. So you have these nice elongating stripes, beautiful pattern, black silk with kind of burnt orange and taupe, or you could wear it this way, here. And then this one. So I think we had a baby doll in this and it sold. Pretty sure it did. So this is the rest of that baby doll, and some of you may recognize that fabric. That's all embroidered there. Isn't that nice? Through there. So this one sits like this. So that little part would be there on the arm. Or you could flip it around and wear, oh, it's actually the same front and back. That's cool. Okay, so you could wear it this way, or you could wear it this way, and they're very similar. Silk on this is really nice. You can hear it. It's really pretty. Love that embroidery. Ooh, look at the bottom embroidery on the hem. There. This almost looks like rickrack. Must be from the 70s. And then you've got that beautiful sun pattern there. Beautiful. Silk thread. Okay, and then last one. Oh, okay. So just when you thought, looking at it this way, you're like, yeah, it's okay. Then you turn it around and you see this. This is all embroidery, everybody. I hope you can see that. So the shades are, the background is kind of a dusty rose. It has some sky blue, it has some green, it has some darker dusty rose, and then that is more pink, but that's all embroidered. That is just a ton of beautiful, beautiful embroidery there. And then if you wanted to wear it the other way with the embroidery to the back, you just have a lovely stripe with the embroidery down here at the bottom. So those are all pieces that were just released today in dresses. So most of them were baby dolls. There were some one shoulders, and there were baby dolls, one shoulders, and oh, there was the one sculptural tunic dress, the two wabi-sabi pieces. And now I'm just going to show you the last 5 or 6 pieces which were released today. And these are the cardigans. And the cardigans go really quickly. So it's kind of nice that we have more of them. Will I start with my favorites? I will. Okay. This is one of my favorites. So it's a magenta with black. And then it has this really fun border here. Actually, I remember showing you guys the waterfall top in this. So this is a satin. It's so soft. And then the satin turns into just a regular Georgette silk. So it adds a little bit of weight onto the side there. This down here is also a satin. So I want you to feel this. I know you can't, but it's like satin. And then here, this is just a print. So it's not the satin, it's just a print of the same color on it. And for those of you who don't know, you can wear this style top in 2 different ways. So it's a jacket. And if you're somebody who wants the bottom hem to be the same length, then you should pull it all the way forward like that. I personally am a fan of it being a little more asymmetrical at the front. So what I do is I take that V at the back and I pull it back to there. And so it's kind of between my shoulder blades. And if you do that, you're going to find that this becomes much more asymmetrical. So there's just 2 different ways to wear it. I know Shefali, when she wears this, she likes to tie this together. And you can either tie it loosely or tie it tightly, depending on what you're looking to achieve. I've even seen some customers, oh, that's kind of nice. I've even seen some customers tie this together, put it over their heads like that, and turn it basically into a shrug. So you can also do that, which is kind of nice too. I don't think you can twist it and put it over. I think then it just gets a little balloony. So definitely you would have to do it like that. And then you get this fun little lapel thing going on. Now, the fun way that full credit goes to Jackie for figuring this out. Jackie, I don't know if you're still watching. But another way to wear it is to turn it around this way. So you're wearing it backwards, like that. And then you gather from the bottom, put it over your head, pull down the back. And what you get are these fun little lapels at the front, and I love that the lapels end up being of the satin. So now you have that strip of satin here and here. Love that so much. And then the rest of it just sits like that. And I think if you wanted to tie these together, would it work? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. So let's see. If we do this, put that over. So I think you kind of get about the same look. I don't know that it changes the look all that much, but what if you twisted it? Yeah, actually, I like that. I would do that. So you could twist it and wear it like this as well, kind of as a shawl. I bet you could even turn that around. Couldn't you? If I tried to do this live, I'm gonna end up so twisted in knots. But I have this feeling that you could take this and spin it around. Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not. Can I? No, I'm just gonna end up choking myself. Am I? Hold on. Yeah, I literally don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that was a good idea until I tried it. Then it was just a bad idea. There you go. So that's what a cardigan looks like. And these are the ones that were just released. So we have this fun one, which is super neutral, kind of a pumpkin color. It's got some brown in it. It's got some black. What's nice about getting the ones that are kind of neutral in tone on tone is that you can do a lot. Go for it. That's so cute. Sheena, I think if I had kept trying, I would have ended up twisted in knots. I would have been tied up like a straitjacket. So yeah, this is one that was just released today. She's a cutie. Ryan adored this one. So Ryan, as you probably know, works for us now, and he thought this was incredible. He said as a guy, he would wear this. But he's super stylish too, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, so there's this one as well. And then, so what Ryan really liked about it, just so you know, is how it has this pink here, but then it's got this kind of like a mustardy color that really softens the pink and takes the precious out of it. But yeah, that one. And there's this one here. I definitely remember the waterfall top that went with that. So just pinks and blues. There we go. This one here, oh, I remember this waterfall top too. Just a little burst of sunshine in this one. Here. Like, it just makes you happy to look at it. I wonder if this would match Isola. I think it'll be too blue. The Bryn Walker color. And if I ran to go get it, I'd have to run pretty far. But I kind of think from here, just looking at it, I think it would match. And then we have this one. This one I also think would work for a guy. Silk is really soft, you can hear it. There. So just blue, creamy ecru, and black. I feel like this would make a great bathing suit cover-up. I really see this as a bathing suit cover-up. And then this one here is in beautiful wash, kind of like watery purples and grays. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. If you have gray linen pants or white linen pants, it would look so fresh. Look at that design there. See? That's really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. Okay, then here's another. Ooh, this is kind of neat. Wow. Okay, have a look at that pattern. I don't even know how to describe it. Oh. It almost looks like it has writing there, but that's not writing. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's writing there. That's not a brand name, that's signature. There you go. It looks like it goes this way. Maybe this is art. Maybe this is a reproduction of some art. Anybody is familiar with that signature? It looks like it's in English. I don't know. Kind of neat, but yeah, I've never seen anything like it. The color is a mid-tone blue, and then on the sleeves you've got white, you've got kind of a marigold, a muted marigold, some brighter teal blue, some purpley shades in here. It's got to be a digital print. I've really never seen anything like this. This one would also look good on a guy. But it would also look great on a woman. But yeah, nice. Okay, here's another one. Only 2 left, everybody. You troopers hanging in there. Okay, this one is blues. Blues, purples, a little bit of a floral through there. You can tell it's sheer. And then on this side, you've got this beautiful print there. Pretty sure the waterfall top of this one's already gone. In there. This would look really cool, I think, worn this way because of how the pattern would fall. Yeah, that's what I thought. So because of the way that it's designed, again, you end up with that kind of bar going through here, and then you get this full panel of floral down there at the front. It's really cute. Love this shade of blue. Beautiful. And then last but not least is this little friend here. So this one has mukesh work on it. Mukesh work is that tiny little sparkle that's kind of woven into the fabric. It's just like they just make a little with the needle and thread with silver. So there you go. Just beautiful, soft shades of like a purpley pink. There's some more pink in there. There's a pale blue. Very, very, very pretty. Beautiful border there too. So that's it. That's all, everybody. I appreciate very much that you hung out with me today while I shared all of my stories and things. I really did enjoy hanging out with you guys too. It's crazy because like I genuinely feel like I'm talking to you and that we're having this conversation, and so it's very fulfilling for me. I hope you guys feel the same way. I know that we're connected only through the ether, but I do feel very connected to you. I will try on the cool abstract art blue cardigan and with the new one. I will, absolutely. And Melanie, the name of the last one was, okay, gonna need my glasses probably. Here it is. Okay. Hold on. Okay, this one is called Josephine with an F. Josephine. Okay, and then the last name is a mouthful. Swoboda. S as in Sam, W-O-B as in Bob, O-D-A. Josephine Swoboda. Pure silk cardigan. In the season of gray, heavy days, these lives are, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Melanie. I feel kind of the same way, that there's so much gray out there, and then I get to come in here and see all these beautiful colors, and I adore it. Here, you never have to ask me twice to try something on, Sheena. It's my favorite thing to do. So let's see how this guy looks. Okay, take off my glasses. All right, so I've put her on backwards. Now I'm gathering it up, flipping it over my head. Ooh, if you listen to that silk. Can you hear it? It's such a good silk. Wow. Wow. Thank you for getting me to try this on, because